Hi everybody, my name is Margaret now, and I am the owner of the School of Inner Health. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about safety and what each of us are capable of doing to find safety and calm and presence in the moment when it's real. And I also want to acknowledge that that's a hard thing to do, but that we're all capable of doing it, or we wouldn't have lived as long as we have. We can do it to greater or lesser degrees depending on our life experience and our success at doing that. But as someone who's worked with trauma and somatics, meaning body sensations, for over 2 decades, I've learned a lot about my own nervous system and how to help people facilitate change for themselves and their clients. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And also because right now is a hard time in the world. As I'm speaking, there's horrible flooding going on in Texas and Louisiana. Some of you may be impacted by that, or your families may be impacted by that. And I know we're all, as a world, feeling that. And there's also flooding happening in other parts of the world, and it's just a challenging time. And so not to discount that and not to do something inauthentic and say, hey, it's all okay, just feel okay, just notice it's okay. Because there's a lot of ways the world is not okay right now. And yet we have the tools we need to live through this time, to become stronger from it, and to learn to reach out and support each other in ways because we need to. One of the things that the body does to help us regulate our experience is it gives us sensations. And as is referenced in a recent article that we recently posted on our Facebook page that's getting a lot of attention right now, and it seems like every time we post about something about the vagus nerve, it gets a lot of attention, is because people are really looking for understanding. And one of the things you can understand is sensations. But one of the things that, so, I touch a piece of ice and it's cold. I know that sensation. I touch my partner's hand and it's warm and comforting. I know that sensation. I'm sitting in the chair and feeling supported by the chair. I have to pay a little more attention to that. And as I do, I start to feel a little better inside myself, because these are things in the moment that let me know where I am and how I feel. And one of the challenges in life is that our sensations will often get coupled with or connected to things that aren't actually happening right now. So one of the tools that we teach at the School of Inner Health is how to help, we're not the only ones to teach it, but how to help a person stay just with sensation, not with the meaning or the history or the memories of another time, but just with the sensation of right now. It can be hard to kind of dial our attention to that level. And sometimes it takes like putting your hand on an ice cube or squeezing your leg really, not to hurt yourself, but strong enough that you have to pay attention to your leg. Oh, this is a sensation of my leg. Oh, yeah. And all of this is so we can start to feel okay, more okay now. Because even with all the difficulty and tragedy in the world, even with all the challenges in our personal lives, there's always something that's okay. And focusing on sensations is one way to get there. However, if we're living in a constant state of crisis or overwhelm, or if life is really hard, sometimes we lose contact with those sensations and lose contact with the ability to feel. And that's intentional. If it's painful to feel, we don't want to. So we don't. And sometimes we can literally disassociate from our physical sensate experience. So one of the keys is finding a way to track back to simply what you can feel right in this moment. I can feel my two hands touching each other. I can feel the weight of my body in the chair. And I'll do some other videos in the coming days and weeks more about sensation and safety and how the body regulates. But I just want to again say you can do this. You're already doing it with greater or lesser success. And if you want to learn more about how to build those skills, these are things we teach at the School of Inner Health. And you can certainly visit our website at www.schoolofinnerhealth.org to learn more about our upcoming classes. Thanks for your time. Stay safe, and prayers for all those who are struggling out there, and may we all find ways and places of comfort.